So what dear cop? Chuck and Paige here, no time to be sad. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to everybody. Paige is gonna make you dizzy this morning on the bouncing ball because she has a lot of energy. Before we get started with the live stream and the comments that I can't see right now, I just want to tell you what's going on in Thailand at the moment. Of course, it may change by the end of this video, right? Hang on, let me get on the computer so I can see the comments. Give me just a moment on the comments. And, yeah, hang on just a second. You can answer the comments while I blah, blah, blah. How about that? Yeah. Okay. Anyway, let's talk a little bit. Hello, everybody. Give me just a moment. We are fixing to, before I talk about Thailand, we're fixing to go on an ultimate, not this, well, this next one's gonna, we're leaving Saturday to go to Rayong. We're going to Karat, Rayong for a couple of nights and then coming back to Karat and then back home. A quick little short 5-day trip because I promised the ladies I would take them to the ocean. So I'm gonna take them and all, Paul Red will only allow Mafia to go for 5 days. So we're gonna rush down there, have a couple of meals and look at the water. Hopefully it's not raining and then come back. So we're leaving Saturday. I've already gonna meet a few subscribers there. I'm gonna post something before we leave and share a link if anybody is close to Rayong area. But anyway, what's going on in Thailand? There's been, let's talk about the current crisis here, unfortunately, but we have to do it. Let's just get it over with. There's been 0 cases in Thailand for almost a month now, which is #1 awesome. There's only been a few cases, but they've all been imported, Thais coming back into Thailand. So, and I think here recently, almost every one of them have had 0 symptoms. So it's looking up here pretty good. So 95% of the businesses are open here in Thailand right now. The only things that are closed, they did get rid of the curfew starting Sunday at 11 o'clock p.m. The curfew was listed, so no curfew in Thailand. 95% of the businesses are allowed to open, except for bars, karaoke bars, and I'm not going to say rub and tug, but like soapy, what is it? Soapy massage. Yeah. Apnuat in Thai, Apnuat is closed. They're not really saying when they're going to allow these things to open. I'm not too sure they really want them to open, to be honest with you. But I know they're not going to be able to keep bars and all that stuff closed in Thailand for a long period of time. But there's nobody here to really enjoy most of them, so it's going to put a hurt on that. Some of the national parks claim to be closed. But a lot of them you'll find out that they are open. I want to get into some of the controversy a little bit later about the parks, non-foreigners, and all that stuff in just a moment. But yeah. We're gonna, after we get back from the Rayong trip, me and Paige are gonna make an epic tour down south. Not too far south, but we're headed to Surat Thani ultimately, and the main goal of the trip is to go to Koh Samui. I think this is going to be my only time to really enjoy Koh Samui. I'm not a big fan of heavy tourist, Chinese, dirty falang. I'm not into all that stuff, so I think this is going to be the best time to be able to enjoy it. Koh Samui can be dirty at sometimes. And I'm hoping in our travels we get to see a cleaner Thailand, and we've got some killer deals. I can't wait to share that with you. I wish you guys could get a part of it, but we've got a few like 5-star resorts at like 1-star, below 1-star pricing. It's crazy how much they are wanting people to come, to the resort so they can pay the electricity, right? So I made some shirts. Not this. This is a subscriber gave me this one here. But I by popular request, I designed some shirts. Now I went through this company because I can get it done cheap here in Thailand, but it costs like a lot of money to send it outside of Thailand. So I've got this company that's doing it. There's like, they charge a lot to make a shirt and to ship it. So there's like zero profit in it because they want a ridiculous amount of money to sell it. So anyway, if you want it, I'll be making a link to it later on, but I posted something on my Facebook page about it. But anyway, I made some shirts and a few other things I'll talk about, but I'll talk about later. But if you guys got some questions for me, I'll be glad to answer them in the best way humanly possible. May not be politically correct, but I'll try to be as honest as possible. We are headed to, we're on our trip. We're going to go to Prachuap. We are going to spend 4th of July with Gift and Joe in Prachuap. There's going to be a few other people there. I suspect it's always a good time. So we're going to have a good time. I'm going to bring all of you guys along and we're going to have fun. So, but yeah, we're going to have I wish I could make something, but we've got quite a few stops before I get there, and I don't want to carry something in the truck, SUV, whatever you want to call it, all the way to Prachuap. So maybe I'll just bring the beer. That's what us Texans do. All we care about is the beer. Lloyd, good to see you. Sunday Fun Day t-shirts have been designed. They're on the Teespring website. You can check it out. And if you want one and you live in Thailand, contact me. And I'm having a designer across the street make it, and I can send you one really cheap. Anyway, okay, let's talk about something I was gonna make a video on this, but I almost, it's not even really worth the comment section commentary, you know? I think the problem is that I think I know why people want to move to Cambodia and Vietnam, because they love communism. They love it. They love the fact that nobody shares opposite opinions. There's no debate. There's only one way, and that's it. Anybody else is stupid, and there's no reason to have a conversation with you because you're beyond intelligent. So I don't know. I'm not that smart, but maybe that's why they want to go to these communist countries, because anybody that doesn't agree with them, it's not a healthy society for them, I guess. Anyway, the problem here lately in Thailand, some controversy that's been on the Thai news, not really Thai news, but Thai news, is that there's a lot of, they're not wanting Phalangs to do certain things, not wanting them to go to certain parks, ride on certain buses, do certain things. And you know, I think a lot of it is we don't really understand the reasoning why. We just come to this automatic poor me conclusion. I'm the victim of hatred, you know, racism in a country that's not mine. So that we like to just throw our drama up in the air and say everybody's out to get me. But in reality, there's always another side to the story. Unfortunately, it's difficult to get that because we don't speak the language. So we have to ask somebody and hopefully get the right interpretation. So my interpretation of what I've gathered and thank you very much, Lord Dark, for that. Any place I should go there for my first visit, go to Koh Chang. The information that I got in Thai is that there's very few foreigners living in Thailand at the moment. There's very few right here. So for Thailand just to pick on people like me, it doesn't make sense, right? So there are a lot of undocumented workers in Thailand. Lots. I mean a lot. Most of the foreigners in Thailand are not Phalang. They're migrant workers, they're Chinese people, they're people from the neighboring countries. And right now they're at this big thing called Thailand. They want to be able to track everybody to try to make, and this is just the government talking. Everybody's got their own conspiracy on this. I don't like it either. They want to be able to track people to know where they're going. So a lot of people that are here don't have identification cards. They're here illegally and they're not able to track these people. So they made the rule saying, okay, you have to have a Thai ID card to get on this bus. You have to have a Thai ID card to come into this national public park place. And there's no exceptions. In Thailand, when they make a rule, it's like, this is it. They can't go outside of it. Yeah, I have a passport. Can you just use that number? No, no. It's just the way the rule was written. We had to have a Thai ID card, and that's it. But, you know, and a lot of people, they interpret this as, oh, you hate Falangs, you're racist, and, you know, all this crap. And it's crazy to think that Thailand is just picking on the minority that are here. But it's a lot of people that are undocumented, and they want to keep track of them, and they don't want these people who could possibly be carriers or whatever, be able to run around and not be able to figure out where they've been if they do come up sick. So that's the reasoning for it. Whether it's bullshit to you or whatever, that's your own. I think we all should be able to think on our own and come up with our own conclusions, but don't just think of the narrow poor me shit. It's not always, there is going to be another side to the story, and this stuff about racism. I mean, Thailand is for Thai people still. I mean, I'm tired of saying, oh, you know, Thailand, this is not our country. If we want the right to vote, the right to make decisions, the rights to do anything, we always can go back to our home country and do that, you know. Thank you, Luan Roham. That's just my opinion. I don't expect everybody to agree with. It's not right to humanly think that everybody's going to agree with everything that you say. You know, it's not possible. But we can't live in a communist state where nobody can share ideas and there's no more difference in opinion. We can't live like that. So we've got to be able to share ideas, share thoughts, and it mostly comes from our own experiences in life. So let's ask some questions. I don't know if I've lost everybody on that rant. But anyway, I'm glad to see things are getting back to normal in Thailand. And yeah, that's all I really can talk about. I'm so glad that I'm here right now. I don't think I could deal with the shit that's going on in the West right now. It's bad enough I got to listen to it on my comment section. If it wasn't for the YouTube, I would just be the retarded kid in the corner. I wouldn't care about anything, but unfortunately I put myself out there in my opinion, so there they are. That's all I got to say about that. Anyway, let's get to some questions. Or another thing before I get started. If you've got a difference in opinion with somebody, don't start the conversation with "you're a dick," "you're an ass," "you're all these things," because it doesn't make yourself look. I know you're passionate and you might be upset, but when you start insulting somebody to try to get your point across, it makes you pointless. So don't do that, because I respect the fact that you have a different opinion on that. There's no way that we all think the same. So I expect the same respect. Expect respect, right? Hey, Joe. Anyway. Hello, everybody. How are you today? Let's start with Joe, Troy, Lloyd, good to see you. Russell, Dusty, good to see you guys. Steven, good to see you. I like Cuban coffee, actually. Have you ever had Cuban coffee? Man, that stuff should be illegal. When I lived there, I used to get they come in the little cup and they give you 4 extra cups. I used to drink the whole thing. With that awesome Cuban bread. Never mind. Anyway, Oh, you grew up in Miami. Liquid Speed, yeah. I grew up in Miami too, mostly Hialeah. Ken from San Diego, love San Diego. Lived in El Cajon for 10 months. Hey, Justin from Kowloon. Frank, heard anything about the U.S. and the immigration bubble? Oh yeah, I forgot to tell you guys. A lot of people are asking questions. I never get to answer everybody, and it sucks. I'm sorry. If you guys are reading the comments and you want to help answer some questions, do it. Help me, please. It's difficult because I talk too damn much. But at first, people coming in outside of Thailand, the thing they were talking about, they've been talking about these bubble things. You know, everybody's kind of got an idea what that is, but they were talking about people that have reasons to be in Thailand. First off was work permits. People that have obligations that are supposed to be here, that have commitments at school, stuff like that. Those are going to be the first wave of people coming in. Now they were talking about, I've been watching the daily briefings. This is where I get my information, not from somebody's interpretation of the news, but I guess the interpretation of the government. They have a meeting almost once a week, and then they have a briefing every day, and they share that. And now they're sharing it in English language 3 days a week. So I try to share that information with you that's coming directly from the Prime Minister and the government. So they're talking about the next thing is going to try to get people over here that are married. So marriage visa holders, people that are married to Thai women, people that have family over here, they're going to be the next priority coming into Thailand. So I talked to Klaus yesterday. I said, you might be able to come here pretty quick, maybe next month. So he's like, I'm going to go get my visa right now. I got a call. So they're ready to come. So the next wave is going to be marriage visa type people. Yeah. So anyway, I'll keep you posted if anything else comes up. Oh, Gift, good to see you. Good to see you. Gift just did her first live stream. You two girls did an awesome job. Joe said you were nervous, but you guys were like professionals. You weren't nervous at all. You guys did a great job. I know it's got to be difficult for you to try to read all that in English and then try to interpret that, but you did a great job. You had a good assistant too, so good job. You guys got to check out. I know most of my subscribers know Foreigner Joe and Thai Girl Gift, so you guys got to check out her channel. I'm waiting for Tony to get here. I don't know if he's here yet because I talk too much. You guys got to check out Bad Badger Retired in Thailand. I can't share the link here, but he's going to have his first live stream. I think it might be his first this Saturday. And he is an English guy, and he's living in, where is he living? I forgot where you're living at, just outside of Phuket, that national park. Remember we met Tony on the motorbike? Phang Na. He lives in Phang Na. Got a beautiful house that he built. Him and his wife, they're both from England. Anyway, you got to check it out. If you got some questions to ask a foreigner and his foreigner wife living in Thailand about building a home and stuff like that, his actual experience. So, yeah. Oh, so anyway, that's the next people that are going to be coming into Thailand. So, I think the other annoyance was like which countries were they going to let in first, you know, and I don't really know. Well, Chinese, or I think they're going to let Lao people in first, but that's just my opinion. Yeah, somebody sent me this t-shirt. I love it. I like it. This, you know, this would really piss off a lot of people. I don't know why. My dad was a cop his entire life. Still is a good, honest man. Never hurt anybody in his life. And there's many like him out there. Much respect for police. How much do I pay for my tutoring? Cliff asked. On the average, it's like 200 baht per session. And I think that's about what it is, about 200 baht. So that's like $6 a session. Of course, I haven't paid her yet. She hadn't asked me for the money. I keep trying to pay her. She's like, oh, pay me later. Okay. You're a hero. You do in caps, you do realize that in the New York PD was disbanded. Somebody gave me the shirt. I don't know. Somebody gave me the shirt. I don't know. I'm sure that they still have a police department, right? I don't know. Richard, we care. Box for you both. Hello, coming soon. We care. Box for you both. You sent a box? I don't know. Thank you if you did. Mail is slow, but it is coming. Thai girl in America, good to see you. I know there's a lot of people I haven't said hello. Tony, you are here today. Good to see you. Lee, good to see you. Mitch, hello, Mitch. Chuck, don't wear that t-shirt here in New York, too dangerous. I've never even been to New York City, and I really don't care what anybody thinks about me, but I try not to stand out, you know what I mean? So I probably wouldn't. I don't know, I really don't care. I don't even want to get into the reason why they don't like to. Anyway, what's next? I'm looking at my computer, so. Say thanks to Uncle Sam. I say thanks to him every month. Let's see. Hello from Vegas. Duke, good to see you. You want to, GIF wants to do the next live stream with us. I would be glad to do that. That would be very awesome. We're only going to be there 2 nights, so we'll have to, we could do it on July 4th or 4th of July. I'm going to wear my 4th of July shirt. I hope it doesn't aggravate some people. I don't know how sensitive you are to clothing or opposite opinions. I've only had 2 cups of coffee. TK, when do you think the earliest they will allow flights from the United States? My thinking is November, but that's just my thought. FV, the NYPD is alive and well. Eugene, hi from Naples. Earth Camper Explorers, good to see you. All I care about is your Thailand travel videos. That's, you know, I just share my life on YouTube. Sometimes we're not in Thailand. Sometimes we're out somewhere else. So a lot of times people don't like what I say or what I do, but I'm just sharing my everyday experience. It's not really like a travel channel about Thailand, but thank you for watching. Dusty needs coffee at 7:30 in the evening. Sometimes that's good. Put a little Kahlua in it. Richard Wooster, thank you very much. Buddha bless you both. Thank you very much for. Okay, I'm gonna scroll down on the comments and man, I'm missing a lot. Sorry, guys. Alex United Center Party, thank you very much, man. Thanks to you, I married a Thai woman and bought a house. I never been happier. Well, congratulations. I hope you continue to stay happy. Mel, thank you very much for that. Okay, Duke, Chuck, you and Paige been to Hua Hin. Would you like to do a tripe to Hua Hin? We've done, if you just type in Hua Hin on my channel, you'll see we've been there a bunch of times. Yeah, we've been to almost every province. It's easy to navigate our channel. You just have to type in anything, Chiang Mai, Chiang Rai, Nan, Phuket, anywhere in Thailand, and most likely you'll see a video of it. We're not going there on this trip, but we're probably going to go to Cha'am. Graham, thank you very much for that. I'm talking loud. My mother-in-law is going to be irritated. Let's say hi to Mafia. Hang on. Mafia, I just made y'all dizzy. Sorry. สวัสดีครับ
สวัสดีค่ะ
วันนี้สบายดีไหม
สบายดีค่ะ
โอเคครับ Let me go sit back down. When am I going fishing? I'm bringing my fishing pole, probably on our next, not to Rayong, but our big trip. $439 people watching. Thank you very much, guys, for the awesome thumbs up, and 3 people that don't agree with me, but I expect more.
It's coming.
It's coming soon. Maybe they already left. Okay, let me go back to some of the questions here. Elmer, thanks for the YouTube channel, from one vet to another. Thanks for your service. Thank you, sir. I'm sorry, thank you. Could you build a boat out of a tuk-tuk? Probably, I guess. It'd be easier just to buy a boat, I think. Hanuman, good to see you. 442. Marty, good to see you. A baby shark. Doo-doo-doo-doo. I might have it in my video. Thai girl in America. What is my favorite Thai food? I like isan, very spicy. It's a dish. It's really it's kind of a Vietnamese sausage called mu yaw, but the dish is called yam mu yaw. It's a spicy Vietnamese pork salad. That's probably my favorite, but I do like lap mu, which is minced pork or chicken. But I like Isan food the best. Hey Justine, good to see you. Was the most difficult thing learning in Thai and spell Thai? The easiest thing for me in Thai language is the writing. I can write perfect Thai. And I can, well, it's difficult sometimes. I'm still got to get used to the tones and the my A, my to. But the speaking is the hardest thing for me, because trying to put everything together in a sentence, still I'm thinking too much in English. But reading and writing was the easiest thing to do, and it's the most important thing to do first if you want to learn the language. Another thing is, don't do YouTube channel and think in English all damn day. When am I coming to New Jersey? I don't know if we're ever going to make a trip to New Jersey. What is Paige doing on her laptop? What are you doing on your laptop? She's looking at hotels. She's been planning really hard on our next trip. Carl Travel Dude, thank you very much. Have a cold beer for me, since I am stuck in the U.S. You're not traveling? You're not the travel dude. You're Carl stuck in the U.S. dude. I hope you get out soon. Sam the man, good to see you. Hello. He says hello, Pookie. Paige is on looking at hotels. Paige always plans. I kind of tell the route. Well, really the main reason for the trip, and she figures out everything. as we go. Hillbilly, thank you very much. I'm glad that you're actually getting to go to work, but sorry you have to work. We all have to make those sacrifices. Check your Gmail. You know, a lot of times people send me messages. I guess you don't want to respond to me, or I guess you don't want to help people, or sometimes they get weird on me, but I know that's not what you're doing. But man, I have like 500 Facebook messages at least a day, and then about 20 to 30 emails a day. I try to keep up with that. And then the videos, the comment section, you know, that just continues to go. But not just that, but people watch older videos and leave comments too. So it gets kind of like, you get burned out on that part. But I try to help as best as I can. What's the tattoo on your hand? Thai words. There's no Thai words on my hand. Oh, you mean that? Wela bin kong mi ka means time is precious. This is my wedding band. Isan Farang, good to see you in the house. Sorry we missed you in Udon. Maybe next time. You guys check out his channel. Very cool channel. Him and his wife's channel. I forgot the name of your wife's channel. I don't know, but she's got more subscribers than you. No, I'm just kidding. But guys, check out their channel. What did Paige get for her birthday? Anything she wants. Sure, it's been asked, but still no international flights. There's no flights coming in for tourists. Correct, at the moment. They're going to make the change. They're going to announce something by the end of the month on the first wave of people that are going to be able to come into Thailand. Rod, good to see you. Artistic Focus, good to see you. Bob, Raphael, thinking about retiring in Thailand, worried about the isolation in the beginning. Where would the best places to meet genuine Thai women, not bar girls? You know, Thai people are very interested in foreigners. I wouldn't even worry too much about that. Just start learning the culture, try to figure things out, and that's last of your worries, I would think. And you know, sometimes a bar girl is not always a bad girl. So you just got to be smart about things anywhere in life, right? Joseph Schmidt, no phalangs allowed. Okay. Except a birthday cat. No cat, Marty. Yeah, they're not going to ever allow any phalangs ever again in Thailand. They shut the door on that. So you might as well stop watching videos about Thailand. There's plenty of other entertaining videos about Vietnam and all that good stuff. So I'm sure you're an expert on that. Obviously, you know everything about foreigners in Thailand. Let's see. Andrew, good to see you. At SFO, we got Korean, Eva, Air India. You might be talking to somebody else, I'm not sure. Scott, I have a longtime girlfriend from Chayapum, Thailand. Isan, I missed my vacation now. I hope to be there in December. Do you live near? I have been there many times. We made a couple videos there. I think we're like about 7 or 8. Now we're about 6 hours from Chayapum. Driving a car or SUV. My God. When is my next video? I have not made another video. Usually I have videos already made. Just got to figure out when I'm going to publish them. But I do not have a video made between now and our trip. So I don't know what I'm going to talk about. I got a lot of sensitive people right now, so not a lot of stuff. It's been raining like almost every day. I wanted to go on a bike ride today and make a video, but I don't know. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm sure I come up with something. I don't want to think about making a video, right? GMD, well said about. I have a lot of friends that have met women in bars and have been married for a long time with them. It's crazy that somebody thinks that all, like the American thing, oh, it's a typical American. Really? That just makes you look like an idiot. 330 million people, and we're all the same. Idiot. Dimitri, good to see you. Yes, I hope you do get to meet us. I think you will. But all bar girls, all falangs, all Thai men, that's such a narrow mind, you know? All white people, black people, gay, we're not all the same. Everybody is different. When you say that, it does make you look very stupid. But anyway, I know a lot of successful marriages and that were with bar girls. So, I don't know. Up to you. Gotta be smart. Apollo, what is your travel time from Texas to Top Phnom? Well, that's kind of complicated because you can't get exactly to Top Phnom from Texas, but it's about depending on your route. If you take Eva and go to, Eva's the best way because it takes you to Taipei, and Taipei is the closest to Bangkok. And I think they're like 17 hours from Texas to Bangkok. From Texas to Taipei to Bangkok. And then there's a flight from you got to get to Don Muang Airport. And then from Don Muang. Our last video about traveling, we did that. Never do that again. We went from America to Top Phnom, and it was insane. It took us almost, like 2 days, huh? Like 2 or 3 days of travel time, nonstop. I don't know the exact hours, but it's not worth it. Yeah, those sweeping statements drive me mad. It's idiotic, and I don't even like to reply to those people. And when you say, oh, if you want to come up with an intelligent conversation and we want to have a little dispute, then I think that's important to do. But when you start saying, oh, you're a typical American, you're a typical this and that, it just, the credibility is over for me. Okay, how do I even speak now? I don't know, I'm done. Next. And then I forget about it like instantly because that's how my mind works. I just move forward. Time never goes backward. Time always goes forward. Don't live in the past. I don't know why I said that, but that's just my thinking. I will tell you about in Thailand with Thai women, you get what you give most of the time. There's bad people everywhere in the world. You got to be smart to realize that, I think. But I was looking at a comment, I forgot what I was going to say. Anyway, you get what you give. So if you're an ass, you're going to get that back. But a lot of times the problem is always a miscommunication, a misunderstanding, and it's difficult when you're talking about not just a language, but a culture, a way of thinking, ideology. It becomes different. You really got to be the type of person that is flexible, you know, and don't get worked up so much. Palat kick. When is your next long distance holiday plan like Rayong? Is there still quarantine issues? There's no quarantine period in Thailand. Inside Thailand. It's open. And you can even drink in a restaurant now. Just can't go get a soapy bathtub massage. You can't go to a bar and you can't sing karaoke. But we're going to Rayong I just said that at the beginning of the video. We're going to Rayong and back for 5 days. And then we're going to be gone for 2 to 3 weeks on our next big trip, which will be announced soon. I can't wait. I can't wait to. There's so many good deals going on right now, and there's not going to be any annoying people around me, and it's going to be pretty awesome, I think. I hope. It will be awesome. You can't change the past, but you can change the future. Very true. How did me and Paige meet? I made a video on it. You guys got a lot of questions about me and Paige or this, and I made a video called 20 Things About Me and Paige, or you could just type in how me and Paige met, or whatever. We met in the United States about 14 years ago, I think. Something like that. We met in the United States. Paige lived in the United States most of her entire life. I can't sing karaoke either. I don't think we're coming to Phang Nga this time, Tony. But you're more than welcome to come with us to Koh Samui. Actually, if any one of you guys want to come with us to Koh Samui, we can go. We could all go together. We could charter a bus, and a karaoke bus. I'll follow you, I promise. We can all go. Have I ever met Mark Weens? No. You know what I do respect about Mark Weens is he just keeps to himself. He's pretty consistent on his videos. He's very happy, and he just sticks to his content. And it's easy to do, but for me, I like share my life, so it's different. I have a different platform, a different format. But I like Mark. He's funny, and it's always the same with him, right? But he's got that look about him that's generic. So he could travel anywhere in the world. I've got that I'm a dickhead look, you know, and just like, you're a typical American, right? At least that's what I've been told. So, but I do like Mark. I've been a subscriber of his for a very long time. I've never met him. He's in Bangkok, but I respect the fact that he just kind of keeps to himself, you know, because I'm pretty much that way too. I just want to enjoy life and live day to day. I like meeting people and talking to people, but I don't want to think about it too much, you know. Soldier of peace, don't worry about the negative comments. You have so many that love you and Paige. Yes, I have very few little comments, but a lot of time. But the thing is I have a very small percentage of people that comment, very small. So a lot of times when they say something, I just want to share. I'm not going to be ugly to that person, but I want to share a different perspective. You know, there's always another side to a story. So as far as like the ugly comment about foreigners not welcome into Thailand, it's a big deal right now. So I want to share that information with you, and you can come up with your own perspective. So it only affects you. Have you ever met 20 seconds in Thailand? No. What is my worst thing I've ever experienced in Thailand? I'd have to think about that. I really don't have one on the top of my head. The problem is I don't really, you know, if I had one, I'd probably have shared it on a video. So maybe dealing with the bank when I first got here. Most of my problems was when I first got here because I didn't have a real grasp of how things work, and my expectations were different. And usually that's where the problems are in Thailand, is how you think and how you expect things to be. So that's why I'm always trying to preach to keep your expectations down and just go with the flow, because things can get crazy in a country that's not yours, and you kind of expect things to be how you know they are. You always have to cherish people. You always have, cyber trash people. My eyes are bad too. Osboy, thank you very much. I'm missing a lot of people, guys. I say that all the time, and I don't know what to do. So. Do you have dinner yet? I must not be talking to me because it's 9:49 in the morning. I had a bowl of soup for breakfast. I have to make sure I don't have anything in my nose. Dimitri says, I think your worst experience was something you ate. Yeah, I ate, well, if you want to talk about the worst thing I've eaten was cow placenta or some kind of placenta. It didn't really have a name tag on it, but it was placenta. And I suffered for 5 days of eating that. You're a hero. Are you a pro-Trump? You know what? I'm just not going to answer that question anymore. I'm not. It doesn't matter, right? It shouldn't matter what anybody's political background, religious, sexual, color of their skin. It shouldn't really matter. That's a strange question to ask, because I think deep down it's going to change your opinion about me because of who I am, right? All of a sudden I'll become some boogeyman if I'm not what you think I am. So we'll just keep that. We'll just forget about talking about that stuff. How often do I take lessons in learning the luggage? Right now I'm only going 2 days a week. When I first came here, I was going 5 days a week, 3 hours a day, and I'd study every night. So, but I live here and I practice every single day. I have this board that I mean, every day I try to do something different. So I write down stuff on my board so that I could try to remember, and I try to have conversation based on these words so I can communicate. But I mean, I live here, so I have the opportunity to practice and hear the language in actuality, you know? 221 thumbs up. Thank you very much, guys. You guys want to go see what Paige is doing? Wait, I shouldn't have said that. Now she's going to click off her porno site. Hang on. Paige is, see, she's searching for hotels right now. Being nosy. What is Paige's Thai name? If I told you, would it matter? It's great. Yarowit. That's her last name. I can't even pronounce her first name. What's the first name? Yeah. Hot Thai Tip. Paige, Pookie. A lot of people who are married, a lot of people send me stuff. How do you, when they get their wife over and get like dual citizenship stuff, Paige keeps her name here in Thai. You don't want to change your name in Thailand. It becomes problems for Thai people later on in life if they've changed their name, especially if they want to inherit property or stuff like that. So don't do that. Keep their Thai name in Thailand, and Paige has her American name on her American passport. Hey, you got a stalker, Hatai Tip Yarowit. It's on her Facebook page. More Thorus, more. Thank you very much. Love how you think everyone's view is scared. May not always agree with you, but that's okay. Actually, that's the point. Yeah, because the opposite would be communism, right? A lot of people, they don't want you to disagree with them, and they expect you to agree. And if you're not if you're the opposite, they start calling you names. And to me, that's worse than communism, isn't it? I mean, we should all be able to think independently We can't do that anymore. Actually, it's just a small percentage of people that are being dickheads. The news is just blowing it all out of... They're the ones that always get the most attention, just like the people on the comment section. 20,000 people will watch a video. Maybe 3 dickheads will make a comment. Maybe 400 people will put positive stuff, but it's always those little 3 are the ones that are annoying and seem to get the most attention. But they're a very small amount of people who want to embrace communism, right? The Lone Wanderer, thank you very much. Not a stalker. It's on PayPal. That's right, I'm sorry. I was joking, right? It was a joke. And a lot of times when I have interesting conversations, disagreements or whatever, I usually forget about them. I don't hold grudges, so I don't, maybe I have a short-term memory. Fascism, yeah, definitely, right? The same, we could get into a conversation all day about that. I think most people in our age group, we think differently than the younger generation, you know? So there's no sense in really talking about it. Stephen Palmer, thank you. Are you a golfer? Thank you very much for that. Hopefully we get to go to Australia this year. Enjoy a few cold Leos on me, Chuck and Paige. Love your views and opinions on things. Keep on being you. Thank you. I can't be anybody else. And I'm not really overly opinionated. I vomit too much words. And sometimes I think back and say, man, I probably shouldn't have done that. I shared a post on my Facebook page this morning, and I didn't really look it over too well. And it was mostly talking about the virus and how the economy crashed, but it had a deal that was kind of funny that whooping cough caused more death than the coronavirus. And I made a quote, is this true? And man, it was a shitstorm of opinions, like one-sided opinions. Like nobody, this whole corona shit is just like really ripped everything apart, you know? And man, I'm sick and tired of talking about it, but I shouldn't have shared it. But sometimes I just say crap and I'm like, yeah, I really didn't mean it that way, but it came off in a different way, and everybody's interpretation, it like planted a seed, and now everybody thinks that I meant this, but that's really not, it's really not what I meant, because I really don't give a shit too much either way about anything, you know. I want to live day to day. My eye is fine. Everybody keeps asking me to go to the doctor. My eye is red because I've been on the computer because we haven't been traveling, and I sit on this friggin' chair too long, and now it's rainy season, and now I'm complaining too much. But my eye is fine. Just irritated from the stupid ass computer. Diarrhea of the mouth. Ernest Connell, thank you very much. You know, if you're gonna make YouTube videos and share your life on the internet, you can't really be, you gotta be open-minded, I think, or you'll just get beat the crap up by commenters, you know. It won't even be fun anymore. But sometimes you gotta be careful what you say, you know. Sometimes I can't keep it in. Jay Dizzle, good to see you. Happy birthday, Paige. It's not belated, it's her birth month. Mine's at the end of September, so I got screwed on that deal. Paige has almost an entire month of her birthday.
Thank you.
Don't give up. We love your videos. When it's not fun anymore, I'll stop. But it's my only entertainment, really. Well, I say that. I love to travel. But I really enjoy showing people that life is more than things, you know? That's really what it's all about for this channel, is to just show And I'm not the type to tell you, oh, this is how it is, this is how I got here, because a lot of people are curious about how I got here, what I did. I don't want to make it about that. I want to make it just about, look, this is it. I'm only showing you my adventures. If you want to argue that, if I say this is how I'm going to bring you along for getting a driver's license, right? I make a video of it, and then somebody will say, oh, that's not how you do it. Like, what? I'm only showing you my life, and that's it. But I think people should just simplify things, because things become too damn complicated, Yeah, I wish I could travel more, Sam. I like the bike footage. I'm bored with making that. Do you guys actually like the bicycle videos? Because sometimes I feel like they're just, like I'm trying to go out of my way to make something entertaining about that. You know what I mean? You guys got questions? Minimal is the best. A simple life is it's easy to be happy when you don't have a lot of crap, Are your adventures a good earner from YouTube? I made a video on that about, I think it was called, Can I Live Off of YouTube Money or something like that? I have to do my taxes because Paige gets a 1099, so actually we're in the hole quite a bit, because I think the YouTube money probably pays for, what, about the hotel maybe? The YouTube money? Maybe the hotel money. If you're going to try to come to Thailand and make a living off of YouTube,
The fuel's expensive.
good luck. Yeah, the fuels cost more than the damn hotel.
What you eat is cost more than a hotel.
Yeah.
Basically free.
Have you ever been to Nan Sung near Karat? I don't know. What do they have? I don't know. Here's another person. How did you and Paige meet? I met her at a sushi bar in Texas about 14 years ago. I made a video on it. A few of them, actually. I'm Rolls Royce guy. Do you have a Rolls Royce? Can you, if you do, can you afford the maintenance on it? That thing is crazy, unreliable. I enjoy watching your videos. I have been to Thailand 7 times, but I've never been to the north. So I enjoy your videos. Yeah, we've made quite a few videos up north. Actually, not quite a bit, but I made a lot of videos of us traveling up north. Yeah. We prefer the ocean. Wait a minute, what was that? It's going so fast. What's up with the t-shirt design stuff? Keep up the videos. We love them. It was just so many people asking about t-shirts, and I keep getting this damn buzz from YouTube merchandise. Do this, do this, do this. So I thought I would do it, but it's like this company just makes shirts and it sells them, and I do that. But it's like I'm making money for them, right? I don't know. It doesn't matter. You guys get to have a No Time to Be Sad shirt, but I can make them here for $6, but it cost me about $25 to ship it to you. So I don't know. Everybody was asking about t-shirts too, so it's there if you want them or not. I don't care. I made some t-shirts here, so if you're here in Thailand, you can get them like crazy cheap. Joseph, you're going to be my favorite person, I can see. Guy that doesn't even like his own country. Joe's a swell guy. He's a nice guy. He's always got such positive comments. He seems like the kind of guy that I would love to hang out at a bar together with him. Since we're making shit up about each other, right? Don't feed the troll. But it's comical sometimes. I'm very sarcastic, and people are funny. They're very funny. Sounds like sarcasm. It is.
He like it.
How many video views do you get each month? I don't know. 5,000, 600,000, I think.
Enjoy yours.
I don't remember. Can you adopt me? I don't know if you want me to adopt you. You have a very basic, plain, simple. You gotta eat soup every day. Hey Robert, good to see you. We are on the road this weekend, and from here it's gonna be non-stop traveling. What are you doing?
I'm stretching.
We're gonna try to make the best of 2020. Hopefully this half a year it's over with. Paige is damage control. Maybe she is the reason for the damage. Booger, good to see you. What are you doing? Paige had those shirts made, huh? Did you have that shirt made, or you just ordered it like that?
I ordered.
She got me one the same.
I need a small.
Do you rent your place or did you buy it? This is Paige's house. I don't know. Paige video boom, yeah. Lewis Burton. Hello, Paige and Chuck. Hello from across the water from a tiny island called Canvey. Stupid American. When I was telling people, when I was so excited, I was working on coming to Thailand for about 10 years. And everybody knew I was coming to Thailand. And it's funny, a lot of the reaction from some people in America were like, why do you want to move to China? I'm like, Why would I move to China? We said Thailand. Like, no. Thailand is its own country, not Taiwan. Must be my friend here in the chat room. I was probably talking about him. Oh, thank you. I did say it correctly. Ball around the world. Ask Henry to show us meditation skills. That would be a boring video. Come on. I'm thinking about it. He wants me to. He wants me to do, to come to the session and video it. I think he just likes to see himself on video and share it with his friends. What is my favorite place in Thailand? Chick? Really keep saying Koh Chang, but I like to travel a lot. Every time I go to Koh Chang, I tell Paige, let's like move there. Not really move there, but like the mindset of we're going, and I don't know when we're coming back, because that's the freedoms that you have when you don't own your own place, or we have Paige's parents living here, so you're able to do those things, But I find myself only wanting to be there like 2 weeks, and then we're ready to go again. How long did it take you to read and write Thai? I've said this many times, and then I get a response later on, no, it's not going to happen. It's never going to happen. It's not true. I learned to read and write Thai in 2 weeks. It doesn't matter. I could explain to you how I did it, but I think a lot of people just don't believe me. But I don't know why I would make it up. If it took 2 years, I would say 2 years, but in 2 weeks. But non-stop, every day, flashcards, practice. I'd show you my book where I had to write shit down 1,000 times, but that's okay. I'm done with that. Koh Chang is beautiful, yeah. And the thing about it is big, and you can go to a lot of different places there. Are you into prospecting? No. I'm not into lottery either. We are going, Kenneth, to, and I said at the beginning of this video, we're going to Koh Samui. So on our way there, we're stopping in Prachuap and going to spend the 4th of July with Joe and Gift and a few other people that are going to meet us there. If you want to come along, Prachuap Kirikan, 4th of July. American style, damn it. America, damn it. We're going to have a barbecue and, yeah. Probably no fire. It ain't going to be totally like America because there probably won't be any fireworks and fist fights and gunshots, but, you know, we'll do our best. Can you read the Thai version of cursive? I've never seen a Thai version of cursive writing. I've never seen that. I didn't know there was one. I'm curious now. I don't even think kids in America can write in cursive today. I know how to text shorthand. Hope you get to have some ribs. Maybe they'll be gone soon, before we get there. The Village Frolong, good to see you. Going to be honeymooning on Koh Chang in December. December is a good time to go, but usually it's a lot of Russians that time of the year. Not that that's a problem, but that's when they like to come. November and December.
Yeah, but it's definitely Thai though. Not the young. Maybe next.
Yeah, no, it's just a vacationer. No, there's nothing wrong with it. I'm saying there's a lot of, I should have said there's a lot of tourists there. But just so happens there's a lot, that's a lot when Russians like to come there. I have we've met a few there and they're subscribers to my channel. We got invited to go to Siberia and they said they had huskies, but it was too damn cold. Everybody's saying hello. I told like 80,000 happy birthdays. I told every one of them to Paige. And she said thank you to all 80,000 of them. $9.99. Thank you very much for that. $9.99 plus tax. Valerie, will lots of tourists ever be able to come to Thailand? You know what, Valerie? I mentioned this a few months ago about Thailand changing. Well, yeah, to answer your question, they're going to, of course, they're going to allow tourism into Thailand. But they're spending $80 billion on infrastructure in Thailand, trying to get the roads developed enough to try to get a lot of trade with the ASEAN countries to bring money into Thailand in a different form. The interest rates were high. Of course, the Thai baht was high. They're trying to do a lot of things to attract businesses to coming into Thailand. So, but I think, you know, like Korea, South Korea, and Japan, you know, if you think back how they used to be not too long ago, you know, Thailand wants to develop and become something different. Nothing lasts forever anyway. Whether that's going to happen or not, that's just my opinion, and that's the kind of the thoughts. And I shared some stuff on the internet from the government on those facts, a few videos back. I think it was called the TM40 video. You can go look at the facts that I shared on the government sites about that. I think, to be honest with you, a lot of people with all this crap happening in the world are going to want to move to Thailand. They're sick and tired of dealing with the hypocrisy of what's going on in the world and just live day-to-day life. And that's all. That's why I do the videos, so just show day-to-day life and not overthink too many things. And I think a lot of people are going to want to get off of that crazy ship and come to Thailand. CJ Paradise, good to see you. Thailand is awesome, Scott. Koh Chang is awesome. Jaime, good to see you. they're not going to close it down for tourists. But you know, 90% of, well, I say 90, probably close to 90% of their tourists are from China. You're in Kailua. Jeffy, thank you very much. Happy birthday, Paige. He almost died, but he gave you $9.99 for your birthday. He almost died doing it too. CJ, you're going to go to Prachuap. We'll see you there. We'll be there on the 3rd, the night of the 3rd and the 4th. So we'll be there for 2 nights and 1 day, and then headed south. Okay, I got a lot of questions. Let's see. I hope they'll be permanently, if not 20 minutes. Cheryl, do you think too many people will ruin Thailand? I think Thailand's always looking out for Thailand, which I love about Thailand. They're always making sure their sovereignty is well kept, and they're always looking out for Thailand's best interest. Will that change? Could it change? Of course. With any change of government, of course it can. But I don't think it'll be in my lifetime. Okay, Bobby, see you later. Mark plans to retire in Thailand soon from his job. Oh, you retired Navy. Now you can live pretty good on a Navy pension. Lewis, you know, Chuck, I've been watching from day dot, but I've never commented nor reached out. But I'd like you to know your videos are highly appreciated. You make life ahead seem less scary. Thank you very much for watching them. All I'm doing is showing our adventure, and I guess people can decide on their own what they see. But life is easy, and I'm just not making videos sitting on a porch swing telling you about life in Thailand. I'm bringing you along and showing you. And it's not scary. And I've never met, a lot of people said I look at life through rose-colored glass, and I never talk shit about Thailand or say the negative thing, which that's not true. If something's crappy happening, I share it, right? Obviously, I don't watch all my videos, but I look at things in a positive way. I don't always look at them in a negative way, and I think that's difficult for some people to do. I guess it's better to fall than to jump. So, but I always try to share what I see and be positive about everything, you know. And try to understand there's always another, things that don't make sense here tend to make sense later on. But trying to figure everything out in this country is like, you're gonna go crazy, you know. Just let it go. Hey Chuck, what's going on with Sunny? I don't know who you're talking about. If you're talking about Sonny, the German guy, I don't know. I don't know anything what's going on with him. Frankfurt Magmat. Yeah, I do talk too much. Jerry, hello, good to see you. Let it go, Rambo. Good to see you, Roger. Well, we still have 445 people watching. The rain has actually stopped. I would love to go on a long bike ride today, since I haven't been able to do it because of the rain. So I don't know. I need a haircut. That's why I keep scratching my head. In Thailand, you got to have short hair because it's so humid and it gets itchy. Well, maybe just me. Maybe not you. Best way to be is bald in Thailand. Thailand e-biker, good to see you. I know you probably think that I'm avoiding you. I'm not. No rain now. You will probably. Yeah, don't. Yeah, just haven't had time to go that way. I don't know. I haven't really thought too much about it. I'm either going to go to, be honest with you, probably going to go spend the night somewhere. I have a bunch of friends right now in Nakhon Phanom. You're welcome to ride with me and stay there with me. Chayapum is flooded. This time of year, there's always floods. Oh, I forgot to tell you guys, the dam in China, because it's made in China, is friggin' cracked. It's got a crack in it. I didn't see it. I didn't really, I'm just telling you what I've heard. And I can go to the river right now and it's high as crap right now. So that damn dam is going to be problems for Thailand. Last year, 2 years ago, it cracked and flooded like half of the shore. I don't know, like maybe, I don't know how far, but a lot of homes got destroyed by flooding because of that damn dam. Enough bald phalangs already in Thailand, not enough. As long as they're wearing a shirt and not their girlfriend's underwear, it's okay. It's pouring down in a long time. Sorry we didn't get to meet up the other week on my UD trip. No problems. We'll be back to Udon, I'm sure. It's my go-to place for, I love to shop. But not for like a lot of things, but I like to look around, and I like to get some, since I cook a lot, I like to get some of my seasonings and flours. Like, they don't really have good like whole wheat flour or good baking flour here, so I like to get it in udon. Lewis, I think we need to move to Thailand and leave the idiots to fight it out. Yeah, let them fight it out. I'm so happy to be in Thailand right now. Neil, good to see you. I hate wearing the mask in, Valerie, I hate wearing the mask in the mall. They are unhealthy. And every time I mention the mask, I get these like, I don't know, I shouldn't call them names. I don't want to say like hygiene Nazis, But I want to say, okay, I get it. I understand, but go in a sauna and wear a mask and tell me how you feel. Because with the mask, I'm dripping wet with sweat, and I'm like constantly touching my face. Where if I wasn't wearing the mask, I typically wouldn't touch my face. But because I got this piece of, on my face, I'm constantly having to wipe sweat off. So sometimes things don't make sense for everybody. What do I know? I'm just a stupid redneck. I'm a stupid American redneck, right? Mafia's in there. It's been, I think, an hour and a half now. 308 thumbs up. Thank you guys very much for the thumbs up. I appreciate that. Mafia is, hey, Bob, good to see you from Boston, Massachusetts. Who wears a mask in a sauna? Anybody who lives in Thailand. I'm just saying, people like to talk about me complaining about wearing a mask in Thailand. I was just saying, wear one in a sauna. And that's kind of what I'm going through here in Thailand. It's hot. For me, but Thai people, they wear coats in 50-degree weather because they don't want to get a tan. I don't know how they do it. That's them, not me. I would just die of a heat stroke. Daz, I know you're still here. Daz is going to meet us in Rayong. You can wear my, I wear my bike mask. The bike mask is so much easier to wear. Well, it's not easier to wear, but the mask is actually easier just to put in your pocket and put on when you're in public places. And I don't mind doing it, like in the mall and stuff like that, but you'll see if you actually live here, the Thai people, they just kind of wear it hanging. They're tired of it already for the most part. But don't talk about masks, because I think they're stupid. I don't hate anybody or think they're stupid because they think they're. I think it just depends on where you're at, whether it's good for you or not. I'm just saying the idea is to keep you from touching your face, but I have to touch my face a lot because I'm dripping with sweat. There's Mafia. Brian, there's no saunas open in California. There's none here either. No soapy massage either. He says the saunas aren't open in California.
Sauna.
Yeah. What's Paige's secret? She looks all the time so happy.
Don't think too much.
There it is.
Might have some beer. And Tita.
Are there any reopening plans for the... And I'm going to have to go here pretty soon. I talked about all these things towards the beginning of the video and about the reopening plans, what's next. Tony, Chuck, when are you planning to hit Surat Thani? What's our date in Surat Thani? I got to give you a date. I got to ask my planning manager. Huh?
Monday the 6th.
Monday the 6th. That,
Probably stay in the city.
but in the city?
Huh?
I'm going to let you guys know where we're going to be staying, but yeah. I don't have to go, I'm retired. I'm tired of talking. I'm repeating myself now. Tom, thank you very much for that. Okay. We'll stay a little longer. But I want to go on a bike ride. Yeah. I'd like to do about 100K today. Joe Rodriguez, good to see you. Lewis, good. Oh no, I already said good to see you. A good dose of Chuck and his daily dose of Porch Chronicles. Jerry Spring. I only do this on the live streams. My videos typically are bringing you guys along, but really I just want to do the live streams to tell you guys what's going on in Thailand and answer some questions live. So you can catch me off guard, right? Clint, Tasmania. Adam, good to see me. Good to see you. Good to see you on the comment section. Bernard, hi, Chuck from Virginia. My girlfriend of 13 years, maybe you should marry her, is from Udon. She visits home every year. I've never been to Thailand, but have decided to visit next year. Let me know how that works out, because the very first time I came, I couldn't stop thinking about Thailand after I left. It has a very crazy magnetic pull. It's crazy. Tell me how it works out. Take it easy, Mark. Mike, where's your twin brother? On a bike ride. I'm going to be going the opposite of him. When are you guys in Koh Samui? Next month. The beginning of next month. Or the second week, I think. I don't know how long we're going to stay. Dave, good to see you. Soldier of Peace, have you thought about it? How does it feel knowing that so many people know you and your family? It really doesn't matter. I don't think it really matters to a lot of people that don't have anything to hide, or I think it doesn't matter to a lot of people who really care what anybody thinks about them, but my goal is to show a better side of life, and Thailand has, it's crazy that when people think about Thailand, they think about, you know, like 3 things, right? So, but I enjoy, it's like kicking the American dream in the balls, you know, it's like saying, now you don't need all this stuff, you don't need all these things, and that's why I'm doing it. I don't really give a shit what anybody thinks. Hey Joe, good to see you back. I'm almost done. I've been talking way too much. You had to go feed the puppies. You got your hands full there. I love Indian food. Indian food was always our go-to place when we were in an area where they just don't have spicy food. There's a good one on Koh Chang. I put it on a few of my videos. I didn't forget, Dimitri, about the custard-filled croissants. I just haven't figured out a time to do it quite yet. Bob from New Jersey, good to see you. Joe's in the house too from New Jersey. What's for lunch today? I'm not going to eat lunch today. I'm a little on the heavy side at the moment. I was doing pretty good. I lost a couple of kilo, and then I gained 1 back. It's difficult at my age. I'm telling you guys, right? But no lunch today. Anyway, guys, I'm going to let you go. It's been awesome talking to you. I'm going to do another video before we take off on Saturday to go take the mafias. And I'm not sure what. Maybe give you some specifics on dates and times and areas where we're going to be. But I'm going to be doing a whole video dedicated to our next massive big trip. And I know a lot of you guys can't come into Thailand. I'm sorry about that, but I hope I can bring Thailand to you. Ultimately, that's my goal, is to just bring a better part of life in Thailand to you as best as I can. So, but if there's people living in Thailand and want to meet up, it's always awesome to do that. I know I have quite a few in Cha Am area. I think we're gonna make the exception and stop in Cha Am to meet some people and go from there. But anyway, guys, thank you very much. Kap kunakap, chok de kap, lao jerkin my kap, and I will see you guys, I don't know, on the next video. Peace.